Good morning, everyone. Sore. Howie. It's gonna be our last day of work on the boat. Raking out cotton, hammering out tar. I have had a mixture of emotions. And I am, happy. I'm really excited to actually get off the boat for a couple reasons. The boat needs work. The decks are leaking horribly. It's been 15 years since we've redone these decks. It's time to do them. Also, it'll give us a chance to do something else. What we have experienced with owning a wood boat in Florida is that we're constantly working on it. Which, everybody knows that that's going to happen. Having a wood boat in Florida is definitely not what you want in Florida. But the problem is, it definitely wears on you after a while, to every weekend, every time, to be working not only at work, but working on the boat as well. This is going to give us time where we'll know that the boat's safe up here. It's not going to go downhill, being where it is, and it'll make us be able to think about things we want to do. Maybe take a road trip, do small boat sailing down the intercoastal, camping. So those are kind of the things that we've been thinking about, and I've mentioned them a couple times on this channel. I'm going to keep the channel name Accidental Sailor Girl because that's what everyone knows my name as. And we're going to be doing some sailing stuff. We're going to be on the water doing things. But it's going to be different for a little while, and y'all will see. It's going to be a change, which I'm going to keep filming. That way, y'all can kind of see what it's like to... a lot of people that watch my channel are wanting to get on a boat, and that's a change too. But there are a few certain number of people who do live aboard and have lived aboard, heck, longer than I have, or Pete has. I've been living aboard for 10 years, Pete over 20. For those who do live aboard and haven't moved off, can see kind of what the change is like too, which, is going to be interesting anyway. Not only myself, but maybe just for just human, just to see what we experience as humans. Talking to Colin, he said, it's normal for Maine people who live in Maine, to haul their boat out during the winter. Not everyone lives aboard all winter long. So to them, this is normal. This is something they do all the time. So to them, it's not really that big of a deal. When he said that, it made me realize, yeah, you know what? I'll just think of it that way. It's not that big of a deal. So my one boat shirt. Thank you. We're gonna get some diesel for the boat at the Eggamoggin Country Store with our Eggamoggin sandwiches, which are delicious. Right now, since our water tanks are out of the boat, we're having a jerry jug our water. So right now I'm doing the dishes, but I need some water. And since our shower sump is clean, we've been taking showers in the cockpit. Just doing the same thing, like heating up the tea kettle and then sponging it. But it's pretty much how the dishes go right now. For goodness sake. Can y'all see? Alright, Pete is taking off the starter, and he also took off the exhaust because it's a little wiggly on over there. This piece right here moves. So he's gonna get a friend of his to weld a complete stainless one. So we're gonna bring that back and then also get the starter rebuilt, make sure that's fine. It is a little wiggly, the starter, so be a good idea to make sure. So we've got one water jug left, which won't really work for the next day or two. Alright. Now, we gotta walk and get. There's the car all loaded up. We kept hearing that jiggling noise every time we started.
The spring right there.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that thing was wiggling around a lot.
Yeah.
Does that mean it's bad or it's going bad?
Yeah, it's going bad.
Wow, I'm glad you did that. Hey, tell him your idea for the oil pan.
You have me one of those rags? Oh yeah, the oil pan.
Yeah, because we don't have an oil pan right now under the engine.
Some plastic and put it underneath the engine and tack with wood strips to the floors here and there, and then just lay the oil absorbs on the plastic.
Right.
And then you can just take the plastic out and replace it every so often too.
That's such a good idea.
So
Or a tarp or whatever, you know.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and change the fuel.
That's a good idea because we tried to make one and it didn't fit. So this is awesome to know that we can do that way. Pete's changing the fuel filters. I gotta catch up on some editing, so I'm gonna do that real quick. My hands are very blistered. There's a blister right here. And then I'm just getting calloused. And then this hand is blistered right here. And my thumb, man, I touch it just on the certain spot right here and it hurts. So I think I might have overworked my thumb a little bit.